Welcome to Business with Louis, the show where we break down complex business concepts into actionable insights and inspiring stories. Today, we're going to explore intellectual property basics, a crucial aspect of entrepreneurship that can make or break your venture. So, let's dive right in. Intellectual property, or IP for short, refers to the ownership and protection of creative ideas, inventions, and innovations. It's like having a unique recipe for your favorite dish. You want to keep it secret so others can't replicate it without your permission. In business, this concept is essential because it allows entrepreneurs to safeguard their competitive edge, build brand identity, and generate revenue from their intellectual assets. The history of intellectual property dates back to ancient civilizations, where craftsmen and artists would mark their work with symbols or signatures to signify ownership. However, the modern concept of IP as we know it today began taking shape in the 19th century with the introduction of patent laws and copyright regulations. Over time, our understanding of IP has evolved to include trademarks, trade secrets, and other forms of intangible assets. At its core, intellectual property is built on several key principles. First, there's the concept of novelty. Your idea or invention must be new and original to qualify for protection. Second, it needs to be non-obvious, meaning it shouldn't be something that anyone could easily come up with. Finally, IP protection is typically granted for a limited time, after which it enters the public domain. Influential thinkers like Adam Smith and Joseph Schumpeter have written extensively on the role of intellectual property in driving innovation and economic growth. According to Schumpeter, IP protection allows entrepreneurs to temporarily monopolize their innovations, giving them an incentive to invest in research and development. This, in turn, leads to the creation of new products, services, and industries that can transform societies. Take Apple, for instance, which has built a brand empire around its sleek designs, user-friendly interfaces, and innovative products like the iPhone and MacBook. Apple's IP portfolio includes thousands of patents, trademarks, and copyrights that protect its intellectual assets from being copied or reverse-engineered by competitors. Another great example is Tesla, which has made its electric vehicle technology open source, allowing other companies to use and improve upon its designs. This strategic move has helped accelerate the adoption of sustainable energy solutions while also generating positive publicity for Tesla. In contrast, consider the case of Coca-Cola, which has zealously guarded its secret formula for over a century. By keeping this trade secret under wraps, Coca-Cola has maintained a competitive edge in the beverage market and built a brand that's recognizable worldwide. So, how can you apply intellectual property basics to your own business or career? First, take stock of your unique ideas, creations, or innovations. These are your intellectual assets. Next, consider whether patents, copyrights, trademarks, or trade secrets are relevant to protecting these assets. It's essential to understand the legal landscape and possibly consult with an attorney specializing in IP law. For entrepreneurs, especially those in tech or creative fields, understanding how to navigate the world of intellectual property can be a game changer. Not only can it protect your current work, but it can also position you for future collaborations, investments, or even acquisitions. For instance, learning about non-disclosure agreements and how to use them effectively can safeguard your trade secrets when discussing business ideas with potential partners. Additionally, entrepreneurs should be aware of the different types of IP protection available, such as provisional patents, utility patents, and design patents. They should also understand the concept of prior art, which refers to existing knowledge or technology that can affect the novelty and non-obviousness of an invention. In today's knowledge-based economy, intellectual property has become a critical component of business strategy. As Gary Vaynerchuk, my friend and fellow entrepreneur, once said, intellectual property is the new real estate. By understanding and leveraging IP, you can build a competitive edge, create value, and achieve your business goals. In conclusion, intellectual property basics are not just a legal necessity. They're a strategic tool that can significantly impact the success of your venture. By grasping these concepts and applying them thoughtfully, you can unlock new opportunities, protect your creations, and contribute to the vibrant tapestry of innovation that drives our global economy forward. That's it for today's Business with Louis. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and remember, every great business starts with action. Make your next move count.